Yo, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Black Snake here, and we are about to watch the College Football 26 official gameplay deep dive. I'm not sure what to expect out of this. We just got the Madden one actually before the college football game, which is kind of crazy knowing that college football drops before Madden again this year. But we're gonna check it out, see what's new, see what's official, see what they changed. I'm expecting this to still be a good game. I really am. I enjoyed last year's. I don't see them making too many crazy changes, especially with gameplay and things like that. But we're going to see what they did, react to it, and whatever you guys think, let me know in the comments. But let's dive in.
Welcome to the EA Sports College Football 26 Gameplay Deep Dive. We'll share details about a massive Playbook expansion.
All right, Fluff. I'm going to call it Fluff. Y'all heard me say this with the Madden deep dive. Playbook expansions is Fluff. That's the bare minimum that they're supposed to do every single year. They always add new plays. So they say massive, but Fluff.
All new player types and abilities. Improvements to wear and tear.
All right, improvements to wear and tear. That's a must. That's a positive one. Not 100% sure what they did with that, but I saw that they added wear and tear to Madden, but any improvements to that system is great.
New control mechanics, stadium pulse, physics-based tackling.
Hold on. Why are they talking about stuff that we already had, though?
New
improved control mechanics? Okay.
Control mechanics, stadium pulse.
That was the thing last year, so why are we talking about it?
Physics-based tackling.
And I hate when they use the word physics because there's no physics in EA football. It just doesn't exist. I don't know why they keep saying physics. They say physics every single year when it comes to their games. There's no physics. So, Fluff.
And a lot more. Let's get into it. With real coaches comes a massive Playbook expansion. For the first time ever, over 300 real college football.
Okay, again, Fluff. I never liked the fact that they talked about this as a positive. I don't think anybody really cares. Some people might, but for the most part, I don't think people really care because when you play this game and you do franchise, 9 times out of 10, you're making your own coach. You're the coach. Like, you don't care who that coach is. Plus, I know a lot of the big name coaches aren't even a part of the game, so meh, Fluff.
Football coaches bring their unique styles and authentic play calling to the game.
That's the thing. They were supposed to have these authentic play styles last year with the teams and how they play and blah, 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 blah. So I think all the playbook stuff is Fluff.
Delivering distinct program identities and more play calling variety. Over 2,800 new plays and over 45 new formations have been installed. New option types, motion types, bizarre plays and formations from last season are at your fingertips. And they're all tuned so you can craft a strategy that feels like your favorite program. 10 brand new player archetypes and rebalance.
All right, player archetypes. They've been leaning heavy into this for sure. Let's read the first one. Deep range, physical ability, slightly easier accuracy timing on 50-yard field goals. Okay, so that's for a kicker. Corner coffin. Yeah, that's for a kicker. This is kicker abilities.
Abilities, now 84.
Pause it real quick. Battering ram. Oh, as a ball carrier, slightly increased wear and tear effects to defenders when falling forward on tackles. That sounds OP. Yeah, that I would like that for my running back. Battering ram. Yeah. But it sucks if you're on the other side of the ball that you just get worn out a little bit more.
Total
so you get hit
are designed to showcase the wide variety of skill sets we see in college football every Saturday. Improvements to how abilities scale are based on performance. When a player gets hot, their physicals receive a substantial boost.
Okay, so if you're playing well, their abilities go up, their stats go up.
And platinum tier abilities will automatically upgrade to the new, more powerful Heisman tier. All
right, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Yeah.
Heisman tier captures those unexplainable moments when a player single-handedly takes over a game. New field vision.
Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. That seems super arcadey. And I'm not a fan of the arcadey stuff. Even though I know college football, they're going to push it a little bit more on the arcadey side than Madden, more than likely. but I am not a fan of arcadey features. It sounds very arcadey. Am I tripping? Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. Is that something y'all want in y'all football game? For me, no, I don't like that.
Vision introduces more realistic challenges for quarterbacks. Shorter quarterbacks will now have more limited vision when surrounded by taller linemen, and receiver icons will fade as they come in and out of view.
Yeah, I heard they're doing that with Madden
To ensure
as well.
balance around how.
So short quarterbacks are going to be punished. Their player icons will fade, disappear, all that jazz for wide receivers. So it's not going to be a benefit to run a smaller quarterback. Maybe they'll be faster than the taller guys, but I don't know if that's going to be all around. So we'll see. I don't know how I feel about that yet. It's an interesting feature. It's them trying something, but we'll see.
How different abilities affected wear and tear during hits and tackles. Every ability in the game was reviewed and adjusted. New customizable auto sub options let you take.
All right, auto subs, wear and tear, custom out linebacker, custom sub strategy health for linebacker. Yeah, so as they get hurt, you'll sub in and out. You can have it set up or you can do it yourself. But yeah, this is for auto subs. So yeah. Maybe you want to rotate your running back more if they start to get a little bit worn down so they don't get too hurt. Versus your quarterback, you may never take him out even if he's hurt pretty bad. So we'll see how that goes.
Tailor personnel decisions
more customization is always a good thing.
To strategically handle wear and tear for every position. Take complete control with adjustable impact settings and battle real-world conditions with new weather modifiers that impact wear and tear.
So weather impacts wear and tear as well. So they're really leaning hard into wear and tear in those features. So yeah. I can't wait to get my hands on it to see how it actually plays. But they are heavily leaning into wear and tear.
And you'll get instant feedback with new pre-snap visual cues.
Oh, y'all saw that? Let me back it up.
Wear and tear.
So
and you'll get instant feedback with new pre-snap
so you know
visual cues that can affect.
That's dope. So you know exactly what's hurt on your player. Again, I don't think the physics in this game are very great. So you can get hit in the leg and your arm start to hurt. That's what it's been like in the past. I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing in this year's game, but yeah, at least, before the snap, you can see what's hurting on your player. That's just added depth. I like that.
A player's demeanor, indicating their condition right on the field.
Yeah.
Updates to physics-based tackling make.
Here we go.
Better tackles actually feel better. New tackle types like wrap catch tackles and lunges and new timing-based skill mechanics offer more tools to
All right, they say timing-based skill mechanics, I guess, on defense with tackling.
Disrupt and dictate the game. With new authentic audio for big hits that adds realism and...
I don't see anything physics-based right now. It's just, animations. They lean heavily on animations. And it's fine. Just say that, but don't say physics.
Variety to defense.
You see how short that was? Because there's no physics. Hold on. Let's back it up just a little bit. That was the shortest little bullet point they talked about because I don't think physics are in this game.
Right on the field.
Here we go.
Updates to physics-based tackling make better tackles actually feel better. New tackle types like wrap catch tackles and lunges and new timing-based skill mechanics offer more tools to disrupt and dictate the game.
Nothing looks
with new
like even right there, guys. I don't know if you saw it, but he got sucked into the player. He was on one side and ended up on the other side to make the tackle.
More tools to disrupt and dictate the game.
Yeah, it was minor. It was very minor. I played too much freaking football, but I noticed it. Like, he gets sucked into the animation to have the tackle on the side that the animation wants to be on.
With new authentic audio for big hits that adds realism and variety to defense.
But the one before that wasn't smooth.
New dynamic subs allow real-time roster management without breaking from...
This game needed this so bad last year. Dynamic subs was a big thing that they needed.
The action, enhancing the flow and strategy of every game.
I hate that it's a bullet point because we've had stuff like this in the past with other games, but it needed it. It really did. I don't know if I would tout it as a big feature. This should be a short one, like physics. It should be a short one, like, y'all had this in the past, but we brought it back. Boom.
Make informed personnel decisions.
Let's see how long
and
they
get
talk
your
about it.
starters.
All right, I do like, if you see status, you can see how hurt that player is. So looking at the wide receiver, the second wide receiver, and the slot wide receiver. Right foot, left leg. I'm assuming red is really bad, orange is pretty bad. Yeah, so that's good. That's good that you can see that.
Back out there with...
Because like if a game's getting down to the wire, you got to make a decision on whether or not you're going to let that player stay in the game. Especially for my franchise guys, you know I'm going to be there. Yeah, that's important, man. That's important. Is this a big game? Do I want to risk this player for a win in a tight game against, a ranked team?
With one button press, a rebuild of offensive and defensive line interactions redefines trench battles. Control the direction of your blocks with new block steering, which factors in player attributes like strength and momentum.
Hold up. What is this? Trench work. Back up one more.
There with one button press. A rebuild of offensive and defensive line interactions redefines trench battles. Control the direction of your blocks with new block steering, which factors in player attributes like strength and momentum for more realistic line of scrimmage play. And the addition of stunts.
I like how they're talking about it, but he's still able to.
For more realistic line of scrimmage play.
That's funny.
And the addition of stunts and twists delivers more.
Stunts and twists. I know they added that to Madden as well, so I'm not surprised to see it here.
More depth and control and pass rush. 12 different types of stunts offer a range of strategic options before the snap.
Now, it's going to suck if you have a horrible blocking team. I know last year in college, there's a big gap between talent, right? North Carolina versus Clemson, the skill gap usually is going to be huge. That's why you see all them freaking stars on the defensive side right now, and only, one on the offensive side? So usually in those scenarios, the blocking is horrible for the lesser team. They just get bum rushed the entire game. So enhancing the defensive abilities is going to be, pretty OP when you already got the team overpowered in terms of just overalls.
Providing a new layer to the chess match at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
We're introducing adjustable defensive zone.
All right, adjustable defensive zones. They did this with Madden as well. It's a good feature. I'm not going to call it fluff. It is a good feature. Gives you a lot more control.
For more precise control over pass coverage, adjust the depth of where your safeties line up in coaching adjustments. Fine-tune your defensive strategies in real time and outsmart opponents.
Yeah,
when you're on the home field advantage side of Stadium Pulse, it's a beautiful thing. But for visitors,
I do like this feature. I like it in every game mode, but I know they're not going to put it in every game mode, but I like it.
Stadium Pulse in College Football 26 is louder, tougher, and more personal, elevating the chaos of night games at already tough-to-play places. More intense camera shake, new visual disruptions, and distorted clocks will throw off your timing and communication.
No. Not distorted clocks. Don't do that. Because when you're on the field, you can see the clock. Like, don't mess with the clock. You can see how much time you have to snap the ball. I get why they're doing it, but
with dynamic intensity depending on the game situation or career moment. Pre-order the MVP bundle. Includes both EA Sports.
All right, they're trying to sell us now. There's some good things and some questionable things in my opinion. If I was to rate this as 10 out of 10, with 10 being blowing my mind, I would give it a 5. A 5. I saw some things I liked. I saw some things I didn't like. But I'm more curious on what you guys think. What did you like? What did you dislike? Am I tripping to only give it a 5? I wasn't blown away, but I wasn't expecting to be blown away. Some of the more arcadey things are a, for me, and then some of the quality of life things are positive to me. So that's kind of why I gave it a 5. But let me know in the comments, guys. Again, if you want to support the channel, hit the like button, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.